get money.
Hey guys, my name is Crypto, and on this channel we'll talk about the hottest crypto projects, launches, and news. And today I want to talk about top crypto cards, because more and more people are jumping in crypto, and I think it's more than ever really important to pick the right crypto card for you. So there's so many different ones, so today we're going to check out top 5 of my list, and in the end I'll bring you one bonus one, which I think is super fun. So let's do that, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, join my Telegram, let's get it. So first card I want to talk about is called Crypto.com. You probably heard about it, it's so huge. They signed so many celebrities like LeBron James, Matt Damon. They even have an arena named after them in LA. They did the Super Bowl ad, so they're doing big things. This is one of the reasons why I think this card deserves the #1 spot, because of the safety. They have big marketing, big safety budgets, and they have lots of different tiers, different card tiers. So let's check them out and see what fits you and why I think they're the #1 in my list. If we jump into their website, you can see they have many different cards for many different levels. They have Midnight Blue, Ruby Steel, the green ones, and the platinum ones, the Obsidian. So each card has different requirements to get these rewards in the Crow tokens. The Crow token is actually the native Crypto.com token in which you get rewards. So if you're a new user, you want to get a free card, you get Crow rewards only 1%. And the more tokens you stake, and by staking it means holding your wallet for 6 months, the bigger are the rewards. In my opinion, the big con, they're kind of pricey. Like for the Ruby Steel, you need to stake 350 euros. For the Royal, you need 3,500. And for the biggest ones, of course, you need to stake 350,000 euros, which I think is crazy. It's a bit much, but with different tier, you get different rewards. And they actually have pretty cool rewards. So for the basic one, you get almost nothing, only the 1% reward. But the bigger the stake, the bigger the rewards. And they actually even have rewards like Spotify for free, Netflix for free, Amazon Prime, Expedia discounts, Airbnb discounts, airport lounges. So they have pretty cool rewards, but again, you need to stake a lot of money, which is again a big con, and I think big con for beginners. But I think it's really good card for the people who like safety, who likes this exchange, who are early in this ecosystem. And next really important thing when you check out all these cards is the fees and the limits. They have some limits for ATMs, which I always check, because of course if you have this card, you need to cash out sometimes, it's not only buying. So they have different limits for withdrawals for ATMs. So for the basic card, it's 200 euros, which I think is pretty low. And again, the more you stake, the more you get. And there's a fee after. So after these 200 euros, the money you withdraw from an ATM, there is a fee, which is 2%. It's not bad, but I think for free members, it's a pretty low number. But again, I think this card is really good and backed by big company with big support, and they have lots of safety features. So this card has some pros and some cons. So for the pros, I think the pro is that they're one of the biggest. Next up, they have no fees. They have really cool rewards like Netflix, Amazon, the air lounges, and you can use 90 different cryptocurrencies, which is huge. And for the cons, you need to use the Crow token, which I know everyone likes. Also, the exchange has lots of features, so sometimes it's hard to find and navigate it. And also the tiers for the higher levels can be a bit expensive. But overall, I think it's a really leading card in the crypto space, so that's why it's my #1. #2 on my list is Binance Card. You probably heard about it. Again, it's a huge exchange with a really huge CEO. And actually, this is a card which I daily drive. It's my favorite card. I use it every day. If you follow my channel, you probably heard about many Binance-like smart chain projects. So it's a perfect card for people who are participating in IDOs, trying to invest in projects early, because Binance smart chain is exploding. It's launching so many projects, so many like even meme coins. So it's really good for people who use this Binance chain and involved in Binance chain ecosystem, because of the fast transactions. You can transact really fast money from a MetaMask to the Binance exchange, use the BUSD, the stable coin. So I think it's really useful for people who are really involved in these IDOs, and also for normal people, because it's super easy to use. As I mentioned, I use it daily. So let's check it out. Let's check out the features, pros and cons. So let's jump into the website and let's check out some of the features. So first off, zero fees, which is huge in my book. I think it's really important for these crypto cards. Your Binance Visa card is completely free. Binance will not charge you any administrative or processing fees. Again, really big plus. But they have actually a fee if you lose the card. I actually already had one card stolen and it costs 25 euros. Next up, hold your crypto in exchange only when you need to. So when you hold your crypto in your wallet and your funding wallet, it's only exchange when you try to buy something or you're trying to cash out from ATM. Next up, your funds are safe. So all your Binance card funds are protected by the highest security standards. Again, really important in this crypto space because there's so many hacks. And that's why I put in #1 and #2 and like all these top cards, the ones with the bigger exchanges, because they have bigger security and have good track record. And next, they have up to 8% cashback. So the cashback is really big in crypto space, in the crypto cards. The cards are offering crazier and crazier cashbacks, and everything above, I think 3 or 5% is actually really good. So they offer up to 8% cashback, which also depends. There's different rules. So in my eyes, they have really cool card, this black card, so you can actually flex. But I really like this card. It's really easy to use, easy to fund it, and it's really good for the people, again, in the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So I use it daily. And for the pros and cons, the pro is cool looking black card. You can flex. Great for people who use Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. No fees on conversions and amazing support. Actually, the support, the live support is super good. I have some issues with double charges and the answer like 2 minutes, 5 minutes is super quick. I would say A+ service for that. And for the cons, again, the exchange is pretty big. They have lots of features. Sometimes if you're a beginner, you can get a bit lost. ATM withdrawals also a bit low. It's only 290 euros, so sometimes a bit low. You need to use other cards for that. I would like to see it a bit higher. And also if you lose card, which is not, again, maybe that's important, you have to pay 25 euros. So it's like additional fee. So again, it's pretty cool card. I think one of the leading cards because of the safety, the big exchange. They have lots of coins you can trade in this exchange. So overall, it's a good package, easy to use, nice card. Next card on my list is called Wirex. It's again the card which I use. It's not my daily driver. I use 2 cards. Sometimes I leave 1 card at home for like reasons if I want to steal my card, or if I need to share my cards. But again, it's a really good card. I really like it. It's easy to use. They have good service and beginner friendly. So let's check out the website, check out the fees, the withdrawal limits, and the pros and cons of course. First off, they're really good on fees. There's lots of free stuff. So account fees, free. Multi-sign crypto accounts, free. Card issuance, free. Card replacement, free. So again, they have really good fees, which are actually non-existent. And they have good limits. That's actually why I use it also. So maximum spend amount is 30,000. Again, I'm not a big spender, but if you want, you can. And they also have really good withdrawal limits. So for ATMs, they have per day 500 euros and monthly 5,000 euros. So for Binance, I was saying it's a bit low, but I think this amount is pretty fair, pretty good for daily users, for people trying to buy something, maybe buy cash, which is after COVID, not really that important. It's mostly card everywhere now. So overall, they have really good package. It's easy to use, really cool card, cool looking card, green card, matches my outfit. So let's check out what are my cons and pros, or pros and cons. So let's start with the pros. The first pro is, I think, ease of use. I think it's really easy to use. There is not like really that many functionalities, so it's really easy to find what you're looking for. Next up, 0 exchange fees. Again, the fees are really important in this kind of cards. And also they have bonus if you refer new members, which is pretty cool, and also helps them bring new people to the platform. And for the con, I think they need to use this native token, which is VXT. Which I'm not a huge fan of these native tokens, but most of these platforms do have these. But overall, I think it's a really cool package. As I told you, I'm using it and I love it. And next card on my list is called BlockFi. It's number 4 on my list, and it's a different card. It's a credit card, and it's also limited to US residents, which is not good for me. I'm from Europe, but I really checked out this card. I saw my friends using this card, and everyone's recommending it. It has really cool and clean UI. It has a really nice card. It has really big backing by like big investment funds. They have great security, and they have lots of features, cashback. So let's check it out because I think it's a really cool card for the US citizens. So if we jump into the website, you can see some of the features. So no annual fee, again, really good. No foreign transaction fees, amazing. And during first 3 months, you earn 3.5 back in crypto, which is really big in this card space. And I think it's really good for people to start using this card and also bring in new people. I think it's really smart marketing, and also it's really good for users joining the platform, even for these 3 months, because I think it's big number, big percentage. And earn 30% back in crypto on every purchase over 50,000 of annual spent. And also, if you use the card normally, after 3 months, you get 1.5% back in Bitcoin on all purchases. And again, annual fees are 0. So I think they offer a really good package. The package I would love to use again, but it's only for the US citizens. And also it's a credit card. So it's a bit different than the cards before. You need to have a credit score. And actually, I don't know how the American credit score works, but you need to have good or excellent credit score to get this card. So there's extra steps to get this card. But again, it's a credit card. It's a bit different. I never use this card. I checked lots of reviews, saw my friends using it, and everyone's really happy with this card. It's really easy to use. But again, one minus I see, and the thing why I don't use it, it's only for the Bitcoin. You need to use Bitcoins to buy. And actually, I talk a lot of Bitcoin, but I don't own that much Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin I own, I'm actually planning to hold and not buy stuff. So it's not for me, but I think it fits for lots of people. And again, it's a black card. I like the black, and it has really nice UI, as I mentioned. And the BlockFi, the platform, is actually backed by big venture capital. So again, they have big safety, big money backing, really clean app. So let's check out the pros and cons of this card. So the first pro I see is this 3.5% back in crypto for the first 3 months. I think it's huge. The next pro I see, it's the 1.5% back in crypto after that. So with these rewards, I think it's a good package because no fees and good rewards. And the last pro I see, for every friend you invite, you'll get $30 Bitcoin. Again, I think it's really good rewards and it's really good for new people joining. But also I see lots of cons. The first one is it's limited to Bitcoin. As I mentioned, I'm more into holding Bitcoin than spending it. Next up, it's limited to US, so it's not good for me and half of the world. And also it's a credit card, so it's not for everyone. You need to have a good score, which again, I'm not sure how the American scores work, but it's not for everyone. But I think it's really a strong product, strong card for the people who fit in this like niche with the Bitcoins and the good score. So I think it's a good package, but not for everyone. And number 5 on my list before the bonus one, so wait for the bonus one, it's Coinbase. I probably heard about it. It's one of the biggest. They had an IPO. They have lots of members on the platform. They did also Super Bowl commercial. If you saw, it's like QR code jumping and they crashed. So I'm not a huge fan of the Coinbase platform. I actually have an account, but I think it's more like beginner friendly because on my channel, I talk a lot about altcoins and Coinbase is more of like bank. They're more like regulated. They don't have these altcoins. So I think it's more beginner friendly or like people who play with only like the Ethereum, Bitcoins. So I'm not a huge fan of the platform, but they have a card. And actually, of course, the card is really useful for the Coinbase users. But again, I would not recommend everyone doing this. I just think it's a strong card, a strong platform with a good card, but they have big fees in my eyes. You can check out the fees. So plastic cards cost €5. Other platforms were free. Withdrawals is €200 per month for free, and then again you have to pay fee. There's fee for everything. Card replacement fee is 5, chargeback processing fee is €20, crypto liquidation fees 2.5%. So there's fees for everything. So they're a bit pricey. And again, you pay for the platform. For lots of people, the first platform they use. So I think it's really useful for the people who are on this platform and who don't want to experiment, don't want to try other exchanges. I think it's a safe bet, but it's not cheap, not the cheapest. And I think the other cards on my list are more valuable in my eyes, in my opinion. So I'm mentioning Coinbase because I think it's a strong product, strong card, strong platform, but again, not for everyone, not for me. But I think if you people who are using this like card, like really not like often, I think it's a good choice. It's a safe choice. And let's jump in to see the pros and cons. So for the pros and cons of the Coinbase, I think the biggest pro is huge user base, big platform, really safe platform. Pro again is that it's easy to use, beginner friendly. They have a beginner and pro platform. So if you're a beginner, it's really easy to find everything. The card is really useful if you use like these main coins. And for the cons, the fees and not that many tokens. And I'm not a big fan of this platform. Again, that's a personal thing. But overall, again, everyone knows Coinbase is a safe bet, and that's why it's on the list. So this was my top 5 crypto cards. And now I have the bonus one, which I'm really excited because it's really fun. While I was doing research for these cards, I was looking at different cards and I found this card called Fold Card. And actually it's a fun card. I was really excited to check it out. And it has really cool feature, which let's check it out right away. There's not much to say. So the Fold Card has this cool feature. You can win up to 100 buyback on every purchase in Bitcoin. So once you buy something what is eligible for a buyback, you can spin a wheel like a lottery. And every time you spin the wheel, you can win different like percentage of buyback, up to 100%. So for me, it sounds really fun. It's like winning a lottery. You can play every time you buy. And they have 2 different cards and plans. So they have Spin and Spin Plus. So once you buy something eligible for this buyback, for the spin, you have 1 hour to spin the lottery wheel and see how much you won. Or if you don't want to spin, you can always take 1 to 1.5% flat reward. So for me, it sounds like a cool project, cool idea, really fun. But of course, it has lots of drawbacks. So for the Spin Plus, you need to pay $150 annual fee, which is super high. But if you're like really into playing these games, I think it's a cool card. And you also get different like weekly extra spins. And if you want to win up to 100% back in Bitcoin, you need to get this premium one for annual fee of $150. So It's a cool project, of course not for everyone. It's really a fun one. I will order this card and maybe I'll do a video of how it all works, maybe test it because it sounds super fun to me. And then of course I can do like quick list of the cons. So the cons is it costs a lot. You need to pay annual fee. There is the spinner, which I don't know how lucky you need to be. What's the percentage of winning? And also I think it's kind of like niche project, but sounds cool to me. So this was my top list. And guys, thanks for watching. If you have something to say, you can always join my Telegram. It's gonna be in the pinned comment. All the links for all these exchanges and cards will be on the description. So if you want to DM me, talk to me directly, you can send me a message to my Telegram. I'm always there. I will answer questions. And again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I will do more top 10, top 5 lists. Guys, love you. Shkur shkur. Bye bye.
Get money.